Brianna, and today I'm going to be sharing my March favorites with you guys. March was like a way better month for me than February. February was like, I just felt so scatterbrained and I felt like unmotivated. In March, I feel a lot better. I started a Muay Thai class, which has been really fun for me. It's a really tough class, but I don't know, it's like invigorating in a weird way. So despite it being really tough, like I feel really motivated every week to keep going back because it's been, I don't know, rewarding and a lot of fun, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that. And March, what else happened? Spring equinox was great. I'm really excited for like the warmer weather. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot too soon in California, because it's like, we get really nice weather for a couple of weeks and it's just hot and then just becomes miserable. So I'm hoping that it will stay a little breezy a little longer, because it's really nice right now and I really am loving it. But anyway, I thought I would share my March favorites with you guys. I've tried really hard to be consistent every month with this, so I hope you are enjoying these videos, and if you are, let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate it. And I'll list everything in the description, including any coupon codes that I have to save you guys some money. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first favorite that I have is the Ether Beauty Crystal Grid palette. I've really been loving this palette. It's so beautiful. I think personally it's really perfect for very dramatic kind of spacey looks, but I think it could really work well in spring because it does have these olive golden tones and like orangey red tones that work really well. These even would be really good for spring and even summer. But yeah, I love the colors in this palette. They're really kind of funky, but in a weird way, like they're very flattering and fun to use and fun to wear. I've been loving these palettes, this and the Rose Quartz palette as well. I've been using them pretty much nonstop. This one I'm wearing right now as an eyeliner. Can you tell? Probably not. But yeah, definitely love this color. It's really beautiful. It's like a rusty red kind of tone, very fiery. And it's called Energy, I think. Yep, Energy. But yeah, love this palette so much, and I'm really excited to use it more as we get into summer and late summer, which I think would be really cool for like those heated desert looks. I don't know, I'm just super weird about theming shit, but that's just something that I like to do. But anyway, love this palette. Definitely think if you guys haven't tried this or the Rose Quartz, that pick the one with the colors you like, and definitely give it a go because it's really cool and it's basically 100% zero waste other than the little plastic sleeve. This entire thing is zero waste, and it's really like I'm trying to like bend it for you so you can see, like it's very heavy duty for a zero waste palette. It's not flimsy, it's beautifully designed. As you can see, it's like looks like a crystal shape, and this is like embossed, it's like raised up so you can actually like feel the indents in it. And it's made in the USA, and it's made very carefully and sustainably and responsibly and consciously and all those things we want our cosmetics and clean beauty items to be. So it's really cool. Love this one so much, and definitely started loving it a lot more in March. Another item I've really been loving this month is the Sacred Wildwood Asterisk Stardust Glow Balm. I absolutely love this, and I feel so dumb because for some weird reason, when I did my spring haul, I forgot to mention it in the haul, even though it was something I'd recently purchased, and I had it like right next to me and I just like completely didn't mention it, and I'm sorry about that. But now I'm mentioning it. I've been using it for over a month now and I love it. It is a subtle highlight balm and primer, and it's like a subtle shimmery balm, I guess, that you could use as a highlight or a primer, obviously. And I'm just gonna show you. You can see it's more of like a highlighter when it's like thick, but once you like blend it out, it's not super crazy. Like it's really weird. I don't know, I really like it. You see the shimmer sort of fades as it gets blended out or like rubbed in, I guess, because it is like a balm. You could totally wear this on its own too. It really has some kind of like diffusing property because of the, I guess, subtle shimmer mica. You can kind of see it shimmers. I'm wearing it under my makeup right now, so you can't even really tell. But yeah, these are handmade, handcrafted in small batches in Canada, and it's really cool because she grows a lot of the stuff herself and sources a lot of the wild crafted herbs and everything. So it's really cool, really homegrown. I love homegrown brands. And I love the beautiful packaging. It's like super rustic and stuff, and it has their Wildwood wax stamp on top. I just really love it, and I love supporting small brands or on Etsy. And I think they just came out with a website as well, so really cool. Totally love this one, and definitely excited to try more stuff from their brand because it's a new brand to me. Another favorite that I want to share with you guys is the Ashes Cleansing Grains from Good Medicine Beauty Lab. In my Spring Beauty haul, I showed their new packaging look to you guys, and they had sent me some new products with the new look. This is an older product that I had from before they switched their branding over, so that's why it looks like their old branding. But this stuff is like, I bought a lot of it. It's a 9-ounce jar. It's massive, so there's quite a lot of powder in here. So yeah, I've had it for a while. It's basically like a white powder, and it uses vitamin C and potato powder and 50+ trace mineral salts, organic potato, organic sugarcane and organic milk, and a blend of like essential oils that basically help to brighten skin, fight acne, gently exfoliate, and calm inflammation and redness in the skin. It's really amazing, and it's crazy because like it's one of those products that's so unique and works really well. So you get like a small amount of powder, you mix water in with it, it bubbles up, and then you use it as like a cleanser basically. And it feels very warming on the skin, almost to the point where like sometimes I'm like, dang, is this gonna cause irritation? Because I do get sensitive reactions occasionally to some products that are too intense, and this actually, like, it feels like you're gonna have a reaction to it, but your skin looks like clear and calm right after using it. It's amazing. I absolutely love this one so much. I think if I had to pick like one product from Good Medicine Beauty Lab, it would definitely be this one or their Clarity Cream. Together, they're like a dream team. Like, I really will probably pick that one up soon, just for summer, because it's a great one for acne prone skin and getting like that clarity that you want without being too heavy. But yeah, totally love this Ashes Cleansing Grain. I've been loving it so much this past month as the weather has been heating up. Okay, so 2 more favorites I have from Good Medicine Beauty Lab. These are from the rebrand items that they sent me from the spring haul. And the first one is the Smudge Spirited Detox Mask, and the second is the Honey Bee Revelation Mask. These 2 together have been amazing, and even using the Honey Bee Revelation Mask mixed in with the Ashes Cleansing Grain as like a sort of hybrid mask cleanser has also been really great for my skin. It's been like hydrating and like detoxing and like clarifying, and I don't know, it's just been amazing. But yeah, totally love these ones. I went into like the specifics of ingredients and stuff like that in the spring haul, so if you're curious about that, go ahead and check out that video. But basically, this has more of a charcoal base to it. It's got wild desert botanicals and essential oils. Bentonite clay basically is the main one, and activated charcoal. It also has spirulina and organic tomato powder in it. So it's definitely rich in actives, and it's more of like a detoxifying and brightening mask. And then the Honey Bee Revelation, even though it is a honey mask, like, it smells sweet, but it smells like medicinal too. I forget what the ingredient is. Maybe the juniper berries, but I think it probably has like some other ingredient that's like plant-based that smells, it almost smells like Palo Santo or something, like, or vetiver maybe, smoky scent to it. But definitely very like floral honey scent, and it's really nice. Very more of like a medicinal feel than like your typical honey scrub or honey mask. Have that honey texture. It's very like gelatinous and stuff. I've been loving it when my skin feels dry or just like overworked or a little inflamed. Then I like using this, and sometimes I'll mix this with the Spirited Detox Mask or again with the Ashes Cleansing Grain, and I find that I get really great results. So been loving all 3 of those so much this month. The next favorite I have is from Seriously Fab. It's their Zinc It Over Mineral Sunscreen Facial Mist, and it's an SPF 25 broad spectrum protection. It's in Citrus Passion. I know a lot of people say they love the scent of this, but I don't really get that because it doesn't smell like anything to me. It just smells like generic plant. I don't know. It doesn't really have like a particularly strong scent, which is great, but it doesn't smell like much of anything to me. I don't know. Maybe I just don't notice it as much. But anyway, it's super fine, very sheer, no white cast at all. So if you're a dark skinned girl, like you got a tan, if you're a brown, black girl, if you just like really deep skin tone, oh my God, this is amazing. This is gonna be your godsend this summer. Seriously, protect your skin without the white cast that makes everyone look ghostly, including me, honestly. I mean, I know I'm pale, I could probably get away with it, but like this is so much better. I can apply this right over my makeup. It doesn't tint anything. It doesn't leave a weird finish. It is sort of hydrating though, so I would say don't go overboard with the application. Otherwise, like if you have really reactive skin, maybe it might make you break out. It just depends on how reactive your skin is. But yeah, definitely apply like a thin layer, maybe hold it a little further away from your face when you do it so it applies evenly. If you have dry skin, oh my God, it's gonna be extra awesome for you because it will keep your skin hydrated as well. It does have some really great ingredients like aloe vera, pumpkin seed extract, pomegranate extract, blueberry rooibos, and a whole lot of other things, plant ingredients in here. I talk more about the specific ingredients in my Instagram post where I went into why I love this sunscreen facial mist so much, so definitely check that out on my Instagram if you're curious to like read about it. I love it so much, other than the fact that no white cast, great ingredients, super clean, non-nano zinc oxide. It's seriously awesome, and I'm like getting low on it. I need to buy more soon because summer's coming and I know I'm gonna want this in my bag. The next favorite I wanted to share with you guys is the Nutrient Face Mist from True Botanicals. This one is in their Calm variety. I always talk about how their Nutrient Face Mist is my favorite, but Calm is one that I hadn't tried yet. And so I've totally been loving this one so much this past month. It is so soothing, like it really is soothing. So if you have rosacea, redness, irritation, if your skin's easily inflamed, I like to use it directly after my Muay Thai workout because I get really red faced because I'm Irish and that's just something that happens, and pale, so it's just really obvious. This definitely helps bring that inflammation down and like soothe my skin, and it smells great too, and it's just like a really fine mist. I just love True Botanicals, especially their face mist, but pretty much everything they have, like face mist, face oils. Oh, I love their products so much. Definitely check out my review here on this channel if you don't know about this brand, because it is such a great brand, and I have a coupon code for $20 off your first order if you want to try it for yourself. And I also have a bunch of coupon codes for the other stuff I mentioned as well, so definitely check below and I will link them and let you know the codes and everything so you can save money if you want to try it for yourself, because this stuff is awesome. The next favorite I have is another one that I mentioned in my spring haul, and it is the Cure Bazaar nail polish in Kale. It's a really deep forest green. I just really love the color, to be honest with you. I'm a Taurus and I just like trees and nature, and I guess in that sense, like deep green is all the vibes for myself. I don't know. I love this color. I don't really have any other colors that are like this either, so it's really kind of unique for my nail collection. I have a lot of like pinks and blues and grays and like monochrome colors, but I don't even own a color like this. So deep green I think is really unique and earthy and pretty, and I've been wearing this pretty much constantly. It did get a little jacked up on my nails, like it was starting to peel off, so I just took it off, but I'll probably redo it later today because I've been loving this color. And if you don't know about Cure Bazaar, you should really check out my post on Instagram about them and how they have really unique ingredients. They use a lot of really unique plant fibers in their nail polishes, and they have a really high standard for how clean and non-toxic their ingredients are, especially even for like a natural nail polish brand. They are really doing some impressive things in terms of how their nail polishes are formulated. So personally, to me, they're my favorite nail polish brand. Definitely check that out for more information because I've been loving this, and I think you guys will definitely love these as well. The next favorite I have is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I've really been loving this. I like the packaging a lot. It's really functional. I think Gressa Serum Foundation is probably still my all-time favorite, just because of the ingredients. I like the ingredients better. It's more suited to acne-prone skin, and this seems to be more suited to dry skin, or at least like normal to dry skin. Not to say it wouldn't work for acne-prone skin, but it does have more of a hydrating finish. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I noticed it's like definitely a lot more glowy and lighter coverage than the Aggressive Serum Foundation. It's not to say you couldn't get the Aggressive Serum Foundation to be a little more glowy. You could, based on what you prime with and like how you moisturize your skin, but typically if your skin is like dry and you're applying it dry on, it's going to dry down to a satin matte, and this is going to dry more down to a dewy finish. So if you're more into like a dewy finish in your foundation, this is definitely more up your alley. It does have great ingredients, but again, they're more like hydrating plant oils, whereas I also found it to be like more generic, I guess, like, you know, the typical organic foundation oils that people use. It's like they didn't use anything special in this, and I mean, that's just like nitpicking at this point. It's not a big deal. I just like unique oils for fighting acne or aging, and like Aggressive Serum Foundation definitely has that going for itself. So I personally like that. I like that they use organic broccoli seed oil instead of silicone. I don't know. That's just something that I love. But anyway, this is still a great one. Again, it would probably work better for normal to combination to dry skin other than acne prone and reactive skin. I'm not saying it won't work for you. You could definitely try it, and I think if you use light coverage, it will be great still. But if you like something that is like fuller coverage and you want to layer this stuff, it might not work so well for you, just because I found that if I apply it really lightly, then it looks great on my skin and it looks really beautiful and really natural. But anytime I tried to layer it over in multiple layers, it didn't work out so great, and I kind of felt like more oily than I wanted to be. And maybe again, that's because I have the combination oily skin type. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that when I use this, I want to use it on light days. So that's just a quick note. But yeah, I have been loving it this past month. I have been using it an awful lot, pretty much every single day, or every day that I go out and wear makeup. I don't wear makeup every single day, but most days I would say if I'm gonna go out someplace, I'll wear it along with the sunscreen facial mist. That's just been my combination, a little bit of blush, and that's it. Just hanging out. I definitely think it's great for the spring glow makeup look, and again, it's really, really handy packaging. So basically it's like an oil, face oil that's tinted. You shake it, and it has this really easy squeeze bottle that you just dot, like I just apply a couple dots on my skin, and I use a makeup brush or a sponge to blend it out, and it is really, really flawless coverage. So that has been awesome. If you're somebody who likes that light to medium coverage, this is a really, really, really great option. Another favorite I've been loving is the True Botanicals Overnight Moisture Lock Face Mask. And it feels like it's like a very floral, typical scent for True Botanicals. If you tried any of their products, they all kind of have very similar floral scents. This one feels like a very light cream when you apply it. Basically what you do is you apply your normal skincare routine, and then you apply a thin layer of this over the top, and it's very hydrating, very clarifying too, in a weird way, like not in a drying way, but like it just gives my skin really great brightness, I guess, like evenness. I find after the night I've used it, so when it kind of locks in your skincare products and helps to hydrate your skin a lot more visibly, even tone, and smooth fine lines. So that's the whole thing, is like very anti-aging, very youthful, dewy, hydrated effects, I guess. Totally loving this one. I definitely find that after I apply it and keep it on overnight, because it is an overnight sleep mask, that when I wake up in the morning, my skin is just more just like hydrated and smooth and like even toned. And it definitely looks way better than it did before. So the effects feel pretty instant for me, which I really, really like in a mask. I have a hard time finding really good hydrating masks. I usually just use face balms or face oils, and that's enough for me. But loving this one. Definitely think this is a new staple in my collection for when my skin is feeling dry or just overworked or stressed. Definitely will have this in my stock of my arsenal of skincare. I definitely think that it has helped my skin so much in the past month, and yeah, I'll definitely be making this a regular staple. The next favorite I have is the Fit Glow Lip Serum in Deep. I really love the Juice, or I think it's called Juice or Juicy, and it's like a brighter pink red color, but they're both like serum, so even though it looks really dark in the bottle, it is really sheer. Just gonna swatch it on my hand so you can see. So the deep color does have a bit more color to it, but it is still very sheer. And if you wanted to, you can totally blend it out, and then you have an even lighter color. I just like it. It gives my lips a little bit of color on days that I really don't want to be wearing lipstick, or maybe I just want to be like pared down. I'm a really simple, low maintenance person for everyday looks, so I like to just, you know, put a little lip color on and look alive, but maybe not go too crazy with the whole polished everyday makeup look, because I just want to be functional, and this definitely does that for me. One other great aspect about this lip serum too that I really love is that it has a lot of hydrating organic plant oils and butters. So it is very like softening and silky going on the lips. It is a little thick, but it's not sticky. It's just more like protective, and it feels more like a tinted like lip balm. So that lip serum title is very accurate, and it definitely feels like you're getting a wash of color that also protects your lips and makes them look better and like more hydrated. So even if you have dry lips, this is a great option opposed to like using a regular lipstick, which might make your lips look more dry. This definitely keeps them looking hydrated and actually helps to heal, protect, and nourish the dry chappedness in your lips. So it's like kind of a treatment, but also a beautiful cosmetic lip color. So two favorites I have that are non-beauty related are, I really wanted to mention that American Gods season 2 finally came back in March, and I really have been enjoying that. So if you guys haven't started watching that show, definitely check it out. It's based on a book by Neil Gaiman, which the book is awesome as well. So if you'd rather read the book, definitely check that out. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in like a past favorites video like 2 or 3 years ago. It's such a great book. Turn it into a show. The show's awesome. And season 1, like after season 1, they took like a 2 or 3 year hiatus, and I thought it was like never coming back. So they finally put season 2 out, and it's been freaking awesome. And if you're interested in like old school mythology of like pagan gods, I might find it interesting. It's a really interesting spin on old world mythology. But yeah, totally loving that one. And the second favorite I have that's non-beauty related is this Druidcraft Tarot deck that I picked up like not that long ago, but I'm already really loving it, so I thought I would mention it. And it comes with this awesome Druidcraft Tarot book, which goes through all the meanings of the cards, which they're very similar to like your Rider-Waite traditional meanings, just a little bit different because some of the card names are changed in this deck, and so some of the meanings are a little bit different and they're a little bit tweaked, but very, very similar to your classic Rider-Waite meanings and symbolism, just reimagined, I guess. And this one is definitely based on like Celtic mythology, and it's super earthy. And you can see even just like by looking at it, it's very like green and like, yeah, earthy. I don't know really how to state that any other way, but beautiful artwork. I really like it. It's certainly very, not abstract isn't the right word, but very artistically liberal. It's not super, you know, great. I mean, not great art, but it's really beautifully expressive paint artwork on the cards, but it's not super realistic. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I love it personally. I find it very beautiful and expressive. So I've really been enjoying that deck. I did another haul video that features them a little more extensively and talk a little bit more about the cards. So definitely check that out. I think it should already be out. If not, it will be out shortly because I'm not sure at the time of this filming how I'm going to put those out. So definitely keep an eye out for those if it's not already out. Okay, so the last 3 items I have are all wellness related. The last couple favorites videos I did, I meant to include some wellness stuff. I think I did in 1 or 2. Really, I just like had a hard time remembering to pull out my wellness stuff because I keep it in a cabinet and just sort of like forget about it until I need it. So I made an effort to include some of the things I've been using and some things that were new to me that I've really been loving. The first thing I wanted to mention are these Smart Sweets. I'm freaking obsessed with these. I'm so obsessed with these. They're so good. Most of them have 3 grams of sugar or 4 grams of sugar in an entire bag. And they're really high in fiber. So if you're like very conscious of your fiber intake, they're super high in fiber. You basically get like almost your entire recommended daily intake in just one bag. Which is amazing. And if you're on keto or like a low carb protocol, then they only have 7 net carbs in this entire thing. So awesome. And they're really good. My favorites are the sweet, I think they're called sweet fish. Sweet fish, basically like Swedish fish. but I don't actually like Swedish Fish, but I love these. They also have really, really good like Sour Bears or Sour Pals, I think they're called. They're like basically like Sour Patch Kids, but their version and low sugar, which are awesome. I love them. And I basically, instead of like buying regular candy, I've just been buying these. And they're not really much more expensive. I think if you want to buy a bag of these, you can get them at GNC in the mall if you're in the US. Otherwise, their website, Smart Sweets, has them. And Whole Foods also has them, I believe. They're out of Canada too, so if you're in Canada, you could probably find them in some stores there as well. Check their Instagram because they're always listing like who their retailers are. Check their website, I'm sure you can locate something. But basically they're non-GMO, free from sugar, alcohol, so no uncomfortable stomach pain from like sugar alcohols. And they're gluten-free. Really awesome. And they're plant-based, so it's awesome. Oh, they're certified vegan too. I had no idea. Awesome. No artificial coloring or anything. They use vegetable powders to get the colors in these. I think if you wanted to buy one bag of these, it's like $3 or something USD. But at GNC, they have a deal where if you buy like 5 bags, you get one free right now. I don't know how long that's going on, but I've been doing that. The people at GNC probably hate me now because I've just been there like so often. But I'm personally loving them, and it's great if I have like a sweet tooth or if I go to the movies and I don't necessarily want to buy like junk food there, then I'll just bring these in my bag and sneak them in and eat these instead. So definitely loving these so much. And if you have a sweet tooth like me, but you're like trying to cut down on the sugar intake, then these are a great alternative. They're so awesome. The next wellness item I have is a tincture. It's Lomatium. Basically, it's like I guess the roots or the information about this herb come from Native American old world medicine and like traditional holistic medicine that they would use like plants for internal medicine back in the day. And this is a wildcrafted tincture, and it's wildcrafted from Oregon Cascade Mountains. And basically Lomatium is for immune system support, so it's really good for people who suffer from autoimmune disease or they just want to help themselves get a little boost so that they don't get sick. Personally, after I started taking that Muay Thai class, I got sick like twice. And I think it's because there's so many kids in that class before mine. And typically, I mean, no matter what, any kind of martial arts studio is just sort of like a cesspool of germs. So I have really been loving taking this to boost my immunity and make sure I stay healthy. If you happen to have like a fungal infection, or if you're somebody who gets like a lot of ringworm, or like, you know, if you get like fingernail fungus infections, I know it's kind of gross to talk about, but supposedly they mentioned in their description that that could be helpful for that. So definitely check this out. I think it was like $12 or $15 on Amazon. I'll link everything below so you can check it out. Totally thought that was cool. And despite this being really, really good for you, it tastes like so gross. So you have to take an entire dropper full of this tincture to get the benefits. Looks like so not harmful, but it tastes disgusting. God, it even smells bad. It's not like super gross in the sense that it just tastes like bad. It just, I mean, yeah, it tastes bad, but it's like such a strong plant taste. I can't really, I don't know how to explain this. It just tastes awful. It's just not going to taste good. So either mix it with something like a juice in like a small amount that you could just like down really quickly, or, you know, if you want to hard mode it like me, just like put the dropper amount on a spoon, just take it really quick and like chase it with something. It tastes awful. There's no getting around it. But yeah, I really like the results I'm getting from it. So I'm suffering through that for the benefits, but yeah. And the final favorite I wanted to share with you guys is this massive thing of pea protein powder that I purchased from Terrasoul Superfoods on Amazon. I love this brand. They're really affordable for like plant powders and like supplement powders. If you really like adaptogen powder, like mushroom powders or whatever, they have a lot of those, and they're at a way more affordable price point than things like Moon Juice, which, although I love them, they're so freaking expensive. So this is more friendly on my budget. I do take Plant Fusion, which has a better taste. Like, this doesn't taste like anything, but personally I really like this for like adding to recipes or to smoothies that maybe I don't necessarily want like a chocolate protein powder flavor, which is what I get in Plant Fusion. So these are great for like vegetable and fruit smoothies, which I've really been loving. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the protein that I need, especially with working out and everything. And it doesn't taste like anything. It does give it kind of like an aftertaste. So if you've ever had like a protein boost in any of your smoothies when you go to a like smoothie store or whatever. It's basically the same thing. If you use whey or protein powder, any kind of protein powder in your smoothies, it does have kind of like a powdery-ish aftertaste to it. But other than that, it doesn't really alter the flavor of anything. Like I said, it doesn't really have a flavor, so it just kind of alters the texture a little bit. That's about it. But yeah, totally loving this. And you get a fair amount of protein in this as well. So there's 8 grams of protein in just 1 tablespoon. So 3 tablespoons and you got like an entire good amount of 24 grams of protein in a smoothie or baked good or whatever. Or you could just mix it with water, I guess, if you were just trying to get the protein and not eat a meal, then this is a great one to have on hand. It's actually more gentle on your kidneys than whey protein. I mean, I don't know if you guys if you have perfectly healthy kidneys, which I mean, I'm pretty sure I have perfectly healthy kidneys, but I just prefer to use this because it's not as hard on your kidneys, doesn't have to filter through in the same way that it does with whey and casein, whatever it's called. So it is kinder on your body in that sense. So if you take a lot of protein powder and you have a high intake of that, then this might be an option to look into. It's just kinder to the body. Okay, so that was a massive favorites video for March. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to include more of like different things I've been loving. So hopefully you guys discovered some new things that you can go ahead and try out. I'll leave all the products in the description below. I will leave any coupon codes that I have to save you guys some money if you want to try it out for yourself. I would love that. And let me know how it goes with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these products and how they work for you. And I'm sure it would help anybody else too who watches the video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel for more green beauty, wellness, and lifestyle videos. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.